Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to a new video of the Casual Game Series. This is Ryan again, and alright, let's get straight to it. Some of you suggested that I do 20-second games or 30-second games instead of 15. So actually I was wondering what you guys thought about that because sometimes when games play until the end game, they can be quite long, so sometimes those games would take, like, I don't know, like, could be like an hour 15 minutes. So if you guys like those kind of videos, you can also let me know. Or if you enjoy the kind of faster paced, also let me know, so I can decide what type of videos you guys want. Anyway, so I really don't know what to comment about the openings anymore. It's just people just play different. Huh? I think he misclicked, so I'm just gonna let him get away with it. It's gonna be the same result anyway. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so actually, if I descend, I think this result is actually decent. Because if I just split the side, should I split the side or should I? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do a one space anyway, so it's gonna be more or less the same result. Oh, yeah, he still did. Okay. Which actually just leaves me an extension. That's actually a pretty good result because he's relatively cramped here, while I got to get the 2-space extension and also put some pressure on this thing. It's not really a wall, but it's like yeah, stones. Because I have a stone here, I think I'm not too afraid of him extending. So if he hanes, then I'll just block. Yeah, this is pretty standard. Not much to play here anymore. So of course I'll approach from this side because he hasn't quite blocked here yet. So I think actually this locally has been pretty popular recently because white doesn't really want an 8-3-3, and jumping out is really not an option. So the counter pincer was pretty popular. And then invasion. So he has to play the tiger's mouth. If he blocks, then when I extend, it's a super bad shape. So tiger's mouth, and then I push out, and he's gonna play the nice one. So I've actually seen Shinjin So play this a couple times. So let's just try it out. Basically see what happens. Oh, okay. So he actually let me push out. I'm a bit surprised by this. Because I'm actually a little unsure what to do right now. I'll just keep pushing. Oh, I thought I clicked there. it's actually good that I got the extra time because I realized I can attach. So now I can hane back, and if he, can he double hane? That's fine. I just let him double hane. There's not really any point in keeping sending because then I can hane, and he still has to come back. So the deal of this is that if he comes back, I can actually pull back if I'm not completely mistaken, and actually just live. Oh god, I really hope I didn't just make a mistake about that. Yeah, so that I can just live. And of course he will cut, but I actually don't think it's that severe. What if I extend? Let's do it. The fourth stones aren't that heavy. He can just capture whatever he wants. If he extends, I'll just consume you. So he just basically has to extend this way. Then I can come back and, yeah, basically he cut through here, but I think this direction is a bit better. I think I need this because if he blocks, I'm gonna have to worry about life and death. And then this seems like a good move locally, but it's actually a super aggressive move. It's really there's so many white stones around, so I feel like white should be able to at least get something good from this attack. So I'm gonna try to enclose this. So depending on how strong the outside is, even if he lives inside, it's not that big of a deal because first I got the corner, I got this. Wow. He doesn't even care about the bad shape. I don't think this is going to be a good move. I feel like this is super aggressive, but there's no other option. So let's just go with it and see what happens. Okay. He's trying to get a sente move because if he descends, I really have to fix. But I can just actually first annoy him a little bit. He's no, but he can exchange that in sente. But even if he does that, I can I get sente on the left side, so that's the plan. This is hard to decide. I think cutting is bigger, even though... Oh no. Did I just get a gote? Oh. I thought that was a sente. If he... Okay, that is super awkward. That is super awkward. If I block, I think that's gote. So I really had to Tanuki and take the other side. Yeah. That was kind of awkward. If I capture the left side, it would have been fine. This side is too big. I can't afford to let black get the first move here. But that means black is gonna get the first move. Okay, so we have to basically clean kill the corner. Now, I'm pretty sure I can with one move. So, this is going to be a very hard game. I'm not sure why I didn't just Hane, let him connect, and then push through. Not sure what happened to my brain there. But yeah, it looks like the game is still not too bad. It's just, he still has so much potential. So, of course, well, it's going to be leading a territory. But really, black has so much potential. However, because this group is kind of still here, I can potentially get something by fighting this group. Oh, is he thinking about cutting? Yeah, I think he might be. Oh, he's not. Then this I'm actually pretty happy with. Because even after this tiger's mount, he's still going to have to worry about the cut. This is not a big deal because I can just push through like this, and he still has to connect. Oh, he's trying to be more efficient. Okay. So, if I play here, actually that's kind of nothing too much to gain from that, actually. Actually, I do want to exchange this to see whether he connects. Because if he connects, I could potentially have some sente moves on this side. Because now, descending is sente, Kosumi is sente. Oh, maybe I should just left the Kosumi. I don't know. This actually seems pretty good as well. Yeah, I'm basically just forcing him to go back. No matter what he does on the side, he has to go back. He can Atari, but he's still gotta go back. And then I need the first move so I can turn. This move is very, very big. Should I turn or should I? I'm not sure. The knight's move seems a little iffy. Yeah, I'll just take the go. There's really no point in. I'll just let him connect. It's not very big because, yeah, the center is obviously much more important. And then I can also get this move, which also is kind of uncomfortable because the cut is gonna be sente. He can actually. I was just gonna say he actually can't block. But he just did, so... Okay, I'm gonna cut, see what he's gonna do. If he Ataris and crawls, this cut is still sente, so... I think he might have misread there. Okay, let's just get the cut sente. If I kind of see the Hane is big. Because I'm actually not sure if it's that big. I think it's pretty big. If black Hanes, it is indeed a lot of points. I'm pretty sure I want to connect. Yeah, I want to connect. Okay. So, I've actually pretty successfully reduced this, but he still has quite a bit of potential, which is actually rather dangerous. But he can't keep defending. He's got these two stones. Okay. But he can still cut to defend the cut. Is he just gonna give me all the territory? Because how is he gonna have enough? There's actually nothing here. If he Ataris either way, I can descend. Yeah, that's very big. Yeah, this Hane, I was looking at this for a while. If black comes here first, I will have to play here, which would actually reduce this side by quite a bit. I think this is probably the second biggest. So, what other big endgames are there? Yeah, so yeah, connecting is very big because it has to do with the thickness here. Because if white cut, then white wouldn't have to worry about making this group alive. So yeah, connecting is very, very big. So another time move. Yeah, nothing here will do much. So basically, okay, yeah, I need to take this in Sente. Okay, that's yours too. Yeah, he needs to take the center. There's no question there. But actually, yeah, I can even push. It's a very annoying way of taking some points. Yep. If I connect, then there's also, I think there's probably going to be more Sente moves. So I decided to. Yeah, the connection is pretty secure. If he pushes through, I can just block. This is so big. I need to get that first. Hunting Connect also Sente right now, but he can actually. No, he can't jump in. What am I saying? So nothing there. Okay, let's use one time. I'm kind of debating on which endgame to take right now. I think this is pretty big. If he extends on this side, it's gonna be Sente, because if he pushes through, I think I'm gonna have a connection issue. Oh, not at the moment, but it's still gonna be a big move. So that's gonna be a Gote, and I'm gonna exchange this first, and then so that's actually a pretty smart way of protecting. Oh, wasn't sure where to play yet. Yeah, I think the rest of the endgames are relatively similar in value. Who's that? Pretty interesting game. Pretty fast, actually. Yeah, I definitely didn't do so well on the top there in that fight. It should have been better, but I think what he did afterwards was a little too slow, definitely, how he dealt with this influence here. I think at this point the game is definitely ahead for black. Yeah, so what happened here? Yeah, so yeah, let's just skip the beginning for now. I think it's relatively simple. What really affect the game is the top right. Yeah, so this attachment, he chose the double Hane and get the outside. So actually, I think what he should have done was actually, well, actually, let's go back. So if he connects here and white pulls back, can black capture like this? So if white cuts, black pulls back, and then so if white captures, it's going to be no good. Actually, yeah, because of the cut. Oh no, this doesn't work right now. But if white connects, then this actually looks kind of dead. It just there's so many block stones around. So I guess what I'm trying to say is if black is able to protect everything in the corner, it will probably be worth the move. Like say if white extends and black turns, then if black doesn't need to fix inside, then it might be playable. But otherwise, it seems these moves are kind of redundant because even after protecting here, white can still live in the corner. So what did black actually benefit from this? Not much, right? The influence here is it's too narrow. There's white stones here. So actually the theme of this game is actually like look the whole board thinking, because what happened here was black kept getting gote, and even though it seems like black was benefiting locally, it didn't turn out too good. So yeah, these were relatively aggressive moves because after this, this left side is very weak. So I'm not too sure what this fight should have been, but it seems a bit of an overplay for black to jump inside here without a move in the middle. But what happened here? White made a pretty bad mistake. What white should have done was to hane here. Black has to connect and then push through. So this would have been much better than what happened in the game, because this is Sente, this is alive, everything is good, and this is not that strong because these two stones are technically still cutting the group. So if these two stones escape, black may still have to worry about. But what happened in the game was everything was dead, so black didn't even have to worry about it. So actually, yeah, black played kind of slow here. Black should definitely extend, because this is actually already dead. So I kind of got away with a lot of this because black was being a little too slow here. Again, this capture was too slow. It's probably like 10 points at most. This is so important. It attacks these two and expands the center. So all of these moves, black should have played something in the middle to use the influence. So what happened was in the game was white was able to come back because the difference was so big. So afterwards, black was only able to get like two lines of territory, and you can really see that huge difference between black actually, say, black cuts and then take this. This is probably 20 points more than in the game. And also, this group is still it's going to be very small. Yeah, this group is going to be it's going to have to live. So yeah, what happened in the game, this group was comfortable and black didn't really get that much. Yeah, so black should have definitely did something more aggressive here as well, just because this is too strong. So I'm not sure if black could have maybe come from this side, but in general black would want to do something that's gets more threatening to white instead of letting white just live here. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, not that good of a game because I actually relied on black's kind of slow moves to win. But yeah, nevertheless, pretty interesting. But I guess the theme of this game is when you have thickness, you have to try to use it as soon as possible, because if your opponent can reduce it, then that influence that you lost territory for won't have been very useful. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's game, and I will see you next time. See ya.